You straight up cuckooed that dude, bro. Oh my God.
You've got all your Charger gear on because
I look good. I got big energy every day. Let's go!
And he is dicked.
Blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while.
That's right.
You have to love what you're seeing on tape if you're a Chargers fan, especially for the future with Justin Herbert.
On the move and throws and touchdown.
Players, coaches, staff, fans, together we can create something truly special.
Stay tuned for some good content.
Hallelujah.
FTR,
FTR, baby.
Oh my
All day
God.
long. Holy cow. What a game. What an absolute smackdown.
Smack that baby's ass.
I mean, that whole first half, just like shutting them down, like looking like, dude, we're going for
Staley.
a shutout.
Yeah.
Dude,
That first
Staley.
half was the most dominant.
completely
That
down.
was the most dominant defensive performance I've ever seen.
Unbelievable.
Unreal.
I mean, it having it start off with that great opening
Yeah.
drive, and then this constant back and forth of the ball is just constant, just boom, 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 like 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, and then and then we get another score, and God, it was just so dominant. It was crazy.
Kyle, what was your experience like at the game?
Yeah, Kyle
Like,
was
'cause
at the game. He's on his way home right now,
Yeah.
folks. He
There-
made it out with
clearly
all
there was a
fingers
lot
and
of-
toes.
There were a lot of people there, like overwhelming the experience. But what was it like when they started not doing anything?
Yeah, so you knew it was gonna get bad. Obviously, we'll talk more tomorrow, but you knew it was bad when the guys were so excited about penalties that were happening because that was the only yardage that they were getting in the first half. And then towards the end of the first half, one of the Raider fans was like, "Screw this, put in Mariota."
Oh, wow.
What's happening?
Wow.
The panic.
Yeah.
Oh my
Well,
God.
We kept, I mean, for going into this game, as we mentioned in the previous episode, the Raiders had, Derek Carr had the most passing yards in the
Right.
league. And
wait. Like, guess what? We had this conversation about him like being like the overtime guy, got all the points from overtime.
Yeah.
He doesn't get any of that shit. He's done.
Nope.
Call it quits. You're
It's
not
done.
good, bro. You're not good, bro. It's a fact. You're not
Right.
good, bro.
You
was-
kicked.
It was a very similar performance to last week. It was the first half was pretty dominant. Third
Mhm.
quarter was a little sketchy. Started to come back and get into the game, and then fourth
Right.
quarter just slammed the door shut.
Right. Yeah,
Just
that-
bam, baby. Let's go.
Baby,
Right. It started getting a little hairy when we were only one score ahead. But boy, when
Yeah.
we got 2 scores ahead,
But coach,
and then
coach never took his foot off the pedal. Going
No,
for it on
nor
fourth
should
down
he have.
consistently. The fakes, everything was just consistent.
What
pressure.
was the
Awesome.
vibe like? What was the vibe like in the stadium when he went for the punt, like the fake punt that like he saw there was an opportunity? Like what was that like?
Well, it wasn't great because we didn't get it, and so all the Raider fans thought that they were the toughest shit in the world.
right, hot shit.
Yeah, but then right away we go right and stop them. It was like me and my dad were like, "Oh man, this could be a big momentum shift here. We've been kicking their ass. We only have 7. This could be bad." And then boom, 3 and out, make a punt. It was like it
Bad
was
baby,
huge. So
bad baby.
it just felt like you could be aggressive because we were just going to stop them from doing anything. And then
Yeah.
it got to a point where me and Dad felt bad for these poor jackass Raider fans next to us because they came in like whose house? They came in with all the whose house is it and like all that. Then they were like whose house is it? And everyone would say Raiders. And then
Right.
obviously 10 minutes into the game, we're like, wow, you guys suck.
Wow,
so
you guys don't know who
Dad's
this is.
Dad's over here like coaching them up, like, hey man, don't worry about it. That was this questionable call. You're getting like trying to
he was helping them.
Yeah.
That's so awesome.
I love that.
Yeah, it
I
was
love
so
that
good.
so much. Yeah, man. This was just so aggressive that what team has ever been up by 2 scores, 14 points and going for it on 4th down? What team
Right.
does that? That was unbelievable. I mean, like you expected it now because it's Brandon Staley, but you're up by 2 scores and you're going for it on 4th down. It's like,
Right.
Dude, like this is such a different team with such a different mentality than it ever has been in recent years. And it is so exciting to watch, man. These guys are playing every down. They're playing their hearts out. And it's just, it's a blast.
Yeah. Such big games from so many people. And I will say, Greasy and Reddick and those ESPN commentators can go suck a big one because they were really just all over Carr. They were so obsessed with the Raiders. I had to leave a little bit early because of Paxton, and we listened to the fourth quarter in the car. And man, they were salivating thinking about the
They have a few bruises on this side and that side from all that smacks from the
guys.
Connect the dots.
Yeah. So obviously, folks, we will break this down even further on our regular episode, but we are just so excited. And I'm just so glad to see that our boy Coach has made it out. No stab wounds. His blood is still inside his body. And all the other family members are good. Was there anything else that happened with you there at the game that was maybe different? Was there anything different from when we went with the Dallas game? Oh, there was the lightning at the beginning. I just saw some lightning.
The game got delayed for quite a bit because of the lightning in the area, which was pretty fun. Me and my son got
meant to be.
Yeah,
right.
It was pretty cool. But it was crazy because we have the roof, so it was like it was raining and lightning, but we were sitting in a dome, in all intents and purposes, So I was like, why aren't we let's go? It's time to play. We're in a dome.
I mean, when they showed the actual image of the lightning, it was just like, whoa.
It was big. The Goodyear blimp was still up in the sky.
The good Lord was looking down on our team. That's a fact.
That was a good omen to have. So even with a late start game, we still came out there ready to play. And everybody it was great because everybody was making big plays. Like you were seeing Jerry Tillery coming out here making sacks. Like, hello.
Where did he come from? What happened?
Forrest Merrill had a big tackle for
Forrest
a loss.
Merrill had a great tackle. Yeah. I mean, all these names again of names of people that we've not heard prior, of Christian Covington and Gaziano coming in, making big plays. And it's just, it was so good. It was just so damn good.
And guys, I just want to tell you, this feels so different because we have back-to-back AFC West wins.
Yes,
and this feels so different, guys.
Yes,
you, the two of you and me are always like ridiculously positive, but this feels like what we've been talking about.
Exactly.
It's kind of working. It's working.
Oh man. Well, folks, we hopped on here so quickly because we are so excited. Check out their social media because I guarantee you, if not now, shortly after, there's going to be a game ball getting handed out to somebody, and I cannot wait to hear what.
I can't wait to see what he does. Yeah. I can't wait.
We will talk about it on tomorrow's episode, but until then, folks, don't forget to bolt up because we're ready for any squad, any place.
I love you all so much. K, love you. Bye.
K, love you. Bye.
K, love you. Bye.
I threw him off. It was not good.